Welcome to e-Niro Diaries Encore on the last day of June, and we've been struggling with this 12-volt battery now for about 4 weeks. You only have to leave a door or the tailgate open for a minute and it runs down very, very fast. So it seems I've got a duff one. So I went to the dealer yesterday in e-Niro, and they did some tests on it, and they say, yeah, battery's definitely dead. You say, okay, it's outside the 3-year warranty. We're about 3 months outside the 3-year warranty on the 12-volt battery. So yeah, I decided, looking at the prices and what they were going to charge me to fit one, I've got a Bosch battery here that I'm just about to fit myself. So here's the old one about to go. It seems every YouTube video I've looked at to do with 12-volt batteries and other sort of Facebook and blog sites, people have the same trouble. It's really not up to the job. It was only a 45 amp hour battery. It doesn't take deep discharge very well. And it's strange because all you need is just 12 volts to make the relays click over. We've got one of those little booster batteries. It's about the size of your mobile phone and about 3 times as thick, and you know, Mrs. e-Niro had to use it 4 times the other day to get the car started, so it's just not acceptable. But yeah, €74 for a new battery, which is a 52 amp hour Bosch. So yeah, let's see if I can fit that without any problem. So fitting a 12-volt battery isn't exactly a difficult thing, but even for me, it's not something I've done many times in my life. So doubts go through your mind. Yeah, positive first, then the negative. But there's this inline fuse here. I can't see if that says 150 amps or 50 amps. I would think it's only 50 amps. And it does say on there, if you can see that, it says use only the designated fuse. So the other thing I was concerned about is the angle of the cable coming in to the negative terminal, because the batteries are the same size, but this bit here, I've swiveled it to be the least amount of tension on there, but I don't know. Main thing is that it works. As I say, there's really not much current drain when you power up an electric vehicle, but of course what you have to have is 12 volts. And to see if this works okay, I've cleaned up the tray, just got to refit the securing bolt at the bottom. Say the old one was a 45 amp hour, this is 52, it's a Bosch. Everyone says they're good, and say what I did yesterday was I got a few quotes while I was in e-Niro for fitting another one, and then I went on Amazon and found I could get a Bosch, ostensibly a better battery, for about €30 less, and I ordered it yesterday afternoon and it came at lunchtime today. So here it is. Hopefully it's all going to work. So that's all installed. The car powered up okay. The only trouble is that the negative terminal, you can see there, the original Kia positive side, that's okay, and it's got the inline fuse, so thankfully that fitted. But the negative one, the bolt rise is too high to put the Bosch cover back on, and the original, it doesn't fit. I've tried it all different ways. Anyway, main thing is that it works, and I mean really a 12-volt battery in an electric car should be the least of your worries, but it's actually caused us more flipping pain. Apparently the later e-Niros, I don't know if later e-Niros of this model, but certainly the new one that's coming out now, in fact they've got the hybrid version they had them in the showrooms yesterday. I got shown around one. It's quite interesting how the changes they've made. But the newer ones have got either a 52 or a 56 amp hour 12 volt battery. The original on this was only 45, and it seemed to give people a lot of problems. Not because you need more than 45 amp hours, it's just that you need a battery that maintains at least 12 volts. Let's say there's no cranking amp, so there's no heavy drain like there is when you start a fossil fuel car in terms of current. But anyway, hopefully this will last me a few years now. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to mention was significant with the old one. If I had the doors and the tailgate open like we've got now, because we're loading stuff up, I put the multimeter on like this, and you literally see it counting down every 4 or 5 seconds. It was losing sort of 0.1 of a volt. Got the multimeter on the new one, and it's holding up pretty well. Never really a problem, I don't think. So anyway, I hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching. Until the next time.